Well, look at this. We're back here again. I still got some things to do, and of course, by the title, we're gonna be looking at the contraptions behind this. You may notice I sound different. Introducing my vocal cords. I ditched the AI. I got tired of it. I didn't like it, wasn't good at it, and I didn't feel alive. Anyway, I've been playing this game for the last 3 years, and oh man, I do make a lot of stuff since then. Lots of stuff. We're gonna be looking at those. Okay, before we start, I have invited over a special guest, and they'll be accompanying us throughout the video. Hey, Maxwell. Yeah, good to see you too. How you doing? Great to hear. He's not even gonna ask about me, that's fine. Oh, why the hurry? Other demonstrations? I thought you were only looking for my defense company. You didn't tell me I'm gonna be competing with... Sure. Well, I assure you, what we'll be looking over will... my support weapons? Okay, I guess we're starting with that. Support weapons. What are they? Simple. They are a device that support. Specifically, these trinkets support specific things, like infantry, tanks, aircraft, more tanks, and more infantry. You get it? Maxwell has shown interest in indirect support weapons. In other words, mortars or artillery. Both of these things aren't the same type of weapon. Hey, future anesthetic here. Turns out a mortar is a type of artillery weapon. They're the same thing. Don't know why I thought otherwise. Anyway. But they're both the same category of indirect weaponry. There are many types of indirect weaponry, but these two are the only available I got, so fuck it. Now this is a mortar, specifically an airburst one, the same one that you saw in the previous video. Now you think this looks nothing like a mortar, you'll be right, but that's not the point. This is a simulation of a mortar. Think of the actual mortar spot, it's not actually in the map. Ready to drop? 5 green. 5 green. And it's kilometers away from the battlefield. And this thing only simulates the mortar rounds landing. This combat mission principle is how most of my support weapons function, so you're gonna be seeing stuff like this a lot.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Now I said earlier that this is specifically an airburst, because we have an impact version, but we'll talk about that later. So that's cool and all. Let me show you how it works. This may look complicated, so let's remove some parts. Much better. This is the basic components. These are the pistons that pushes the grenades out into the tube, leading to these activators. Activating the capacity of 15 grenades. It all starts in sends a signal to the upper part, metronome, will send even more signals to two other this heartbeat. Blah 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 blah. Basically, grenade feed, grenade gets pushed out and activated and blows up. You can see instructions above the piston, placing it exactly 82 meters above the ground level for its airburst capability. And here it performs on real time. Effective against soft targets, airburst weaponry is designed to neutralize infantry. Sure, I have a test subject here we can use on. Yeah, let's see if Dream can clutch a mortar barrage. Right then, now here's the impact version. Yeah, well, looks more slightly simple. You know why? Because I don't have to deal with timing explosive perfectly. This thing is as simple as a peanut butter sandwich. Just a grenade launcher shaken by servos to add that randomized impact point, and a big ass piston to shake it up even more. And it does what it does. It lands, explodes, effective against all manner of ground threats. It is the default setting of artillery shells. Yes, Maxwell? Oh, wait, what the hell? Where'd you get that? Maxwell, you're not supposed to. Oh, that's an old model. It's a mortar, and it's got some issues. It's outdated, Maxwell. That's why this thing exists. It's also a hazard. Simply turning it on has a 60% chance to shit itself. Prone to malfunction while ejecting, arming, feeding, and all those cases potentially resulting in an explosion, thus creating a chain reaction and fucks up the whole thing. We're stepping off the rails with this one. Yep, it's no simulation. This works exactly how it looks. Tilted at 45 degrees, it has a maximum range of 700 meters. Well, it makes up for it because unlike the others, it's not packed with a grenade, but plastic explosive. This is what the grenade does to a person, Humvee, and a building. Huh? Now watch plastic explosive. Moving to our last indirect weapon, rocket artillery, which is just a bunch of rockets strapped on this pistol. No wonder the Germans are afraid. These things are fucking terrifying. Alright, switching to the skies then. I do have some variety of air support weapons. Starting off strong with this one. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it. And if you heard it, you are not the target. That's right, it's the infamous A10 gun run. Just a minigun dragged along a piston with a steroid attachment. How effective is it? Very. Knocks out cars, APCs, even tanks. But what if gun runs is not your style? What if you want more firepower? Perhaps more fiery explosions? Stepping down a notch, taking us back to the old days of dive bombs. None of that digital precision shit. What you need is some eyeballs, and a bomb, and a plane. This is the World War II bomb support, and it does what it does. Some instructions there, that servo will randomize the landing, and off it goes. Speaking in World War II, I got another one. Remember that gun strafe in the last video? Well, here it is. Same concept with the A10 model, but this time it's rapid firing bolt actions dragged along a piston. Again, instructions, yep, same old shit. What? Maxwell, isn't that a war crime? Speaking of war crimes, cluster munitions. Why were these banned? They say it's got a bad dud rate. And no, civilian casualties. Makes sense. Yeah, it's just grenade launchers. Nothing else to say about this really. And the last one. It's like the bomb support but modern. Specifically modeled after the Mark 82 Joint Direct Attack Munition. Sounds impressive, but it's really not. It's just a bomb. Only difference is that it packs more explosive.
Do a flip!
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please.
We've all been waiting for this one. I have quite the arsenal of vehicles in my pocket, ranging from World War II, Cold War, and the present day. Not just ground-based, but also have these two bad boys, which reminded me of planes. I've been pondering this question since the day I saw planes in People Playground. Why? Why would you build this in a 2D space? Is anyone with me here? A plane, a fast-moving, flying piece of metal or wood in a limited 2D space. I know the map Humongous exists, but it's still 2D. At least helicopters I can see why. They can hover. Can planes hover? You know what these things are only built for? For prop, for that cinematic experience, just for show. If this was a tier list video right now, I swear I will mark this down and... Oh, I'm not done yet. Someone suggested I do naval battles, which sounds neat on paper, but there's a problem. This map is too small. But then, 700 meters looks big enough. Look at this human compared to it. The scale of naval battles are huge. This map, they call itself sea, when it's not even bigger than the average lake. Compared to the scale of modern naval battles, it is a mere puddle, a kid's pool. But then you don't have to do modern those. You can do 17th century naval battles or even ancient Roman times naval simulations. Okay, enough of that rambling or yapping or whatever the fuck these kids are saying these days. Anyway, vehicles.
Knock, motherfucker, it's the United States.
This category is special. These aren't community-made vehicles, they're my vehicles. Conceived, built from the ground up, 1-to-1 scale, and even, perhaps featuring, realism. Let me show you how they work. All of my Vics follow the same design mindset. These specific things can be found in all my vehicles. We got the usual things like fuel or ammo, gun, engine, transmission. But maybe you've all looked curiously into this thing. What the hell is that? Well, my friend, perhaps the most unique feature of my builds, and maybe, perhaps the only build in the entire workshop with this function. It's a gun ranger. Oh, what, the target is 300 meters? Okay, range the gun and fire. Damn, the target is 900 meters. No way we'll hit that with the first shot. Easy as that. Lots of people have been wanting to take a taste of my vehicles. But what if I thought you can build your own? Alright. Enough of the delay. The real reason why I can't share my builds easily is that I'm a pirate. Well, I used to. The script then goes on about sharing my builds through fucking Google Drive. But I finally bought the game, so I don't have to do that. And of course, my first immediate action is murder. A lot of murder, actually. So I present you the Anastic Arms Company. If you want my product so bad, then go on, take a quick visit down to the workshop in the description below. We sell post-military related products such as, but not limited to, tanks, various support modules, APCs, various air support modules, various missiles, helicopters, utility vehicles, hell, even boats. Not convinced? Well, what if I tell you my products have a side feature? You can use it as a whopping 100% discount coupon for all store establishments. But you may ask, Anastic, isn't this bad? Aren't you profiting off war and crime? Well, how else could an honest warmonger make a living? Like one once said, give war a chance. Okay, enough of that. Moving on to... What you found there, Maxwell? Oh, well, that's a Sea Wiz, or a Sea Ram, because we're currently on land. You could do cool shit with this, like, oh, 2 missiles are coming up my ass. Oh, I have no idea what that is. I genuinely don't remember. Oh, okay, now I remember. It's just a 14th century soldier. Maxwell, what are you doing? This is not part of my demonstration. Yeah? What do you expect? A shield won't stop 556. Holy shit, there's also swordman? Oh, that's nice, it's got a little helmet on. Shame it's not bulletproof though. What? Where'd you get that? Oh, what? Oh. Yeah, let's put him out of his misery. While Maxwell is gone, would you look at that? It's a fire test. It's a simulation of incoming fire coming from soldiers, and I got multiple versions here, down from fire teams to whole squads. Even got specialized teams too. Okay, let's simplify. The gun, yeah, the main part, and then above, I'm not gonna explain it that much. This machinery simulates burst firing and reloading. And then another above it, this is like a reaction time thing. I activate this thing, and it'll make a different guns fire at different times. Wonderful. What do I use this for? For testing. It's in the name. Yes, you'll be right, that's an ad. Oh wow, this thing is ancient made. All the way back of the days of 2021. I miss those days. Anyway. Yeah, I'm surprised the metal riggers could still hold this thing together. I mean, one push and something will come off. See? The mass magnet of destruction. It's just a magnet attached with steroids. This is also an ancient super weapon. We'll come back to this later, we'll leave that there. Oh man, it's like meeting an old friend. It's the RBU 1500, which does not exist. This is a fictional weapon system from the RBU series. The depth charge throwing submarine killer. This thing is fun to use in cold waters. I loved it so much, I made a replica in here. Shame we're not on water though. And I don't really have any submarine vehicles, so just pretend this is an S8. Don't they look exactly the same? Safe to say that they're all dead. Oh, what on earth is this? Don't remember making this, like, don't remember making this. Oh! Yeah, that worked. That did work. Back to the legitimate inventions. The guided chainsaw missile. I say guided. Yes, it is in fact guided. There's mini thrusters on the side to guide it, and you know, keybinds to it as well. This is the target. Go. Works quite well. The building destroyer. That might sound ominous, but it's actually just a rocket launcher. I was going for like a disposable rocket thing, but instead things ended way differently. Yeah, I wonder what that looks like if there's a person inside. Yeah, like that. Oh. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's fucking dead. I mean, it didn't penetrate like last time, but you know, he's dead. The building is not a building anymore, so you know, it does its job. It lives up to its name. Execution contract. Who doesn't love a quick visit to the gallows? I have multiple ways to kill, neutralize people. Starting off with the classic. Yeah, there's the basket. That's where people watch and overdose. Also have some maps too. Introducing the incinerator. Look at this elevator. There's two types of maps. That's supposed to be a helipad by the way. Default and white. When it's gotcha, it's gotcha. Once they go inside, they'll never come out. I think it's a good time to end this by going back to the MMD. Oh shit, Maxwell? Not a good time to come back. I'd like to thank you for the incredible support lately. The algorithm has blessed us, and it shall not be its last. Big projects are coming soon, so stay tuned. To end this video, for you special people who helped me reach 1,000, this is what 1,000 humans look like. Coincidentally, it was my birthday a couple of days ago. So let's end it with a bang.